Hi, welcome back. As promised, here's another video on differentiation of logarithmic functions. In this video, we're going to use a nice algebra trick to simplify our work and make it an easier derivative. So in this one, we're going to differentiate the function y equals the natural log of x squared over the square root of x squared plus 1. So this is a composite. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's the natural log function, there's a quotient, there's a power, there's a radical, and then a polynomial. So we would have to use a lot of different rules, including the quotient rule, which is, as you know, kind of complicated and a little messy. And there's always a lot of room for error when we use the quotient rule. So if we can avoid the quotient rule, it would probably make our life easier. So let's use properties of logarithms to just rewrite the function. So what I mean is, instead of the natural log of a quotient, we can write it as the difference of two natural logs. So it's the natural log of the numerator minus the natural log of the denominator. The denominator is a radical, a square root, so I'm going to also change that to a power. So the denominator is really x squared plus 1 to the 1/2. So I'm rewriting the natural log of the quotient as the difference of two natural logs, but I've also rewritten the square root of x squared plus 1 as x squared plus 1 to the power 1/2. Now, I could differentiate now, but there's another thing I can do using properties of logarithms so that I don't have to use the power rule. I can bring down the exponent 2 in that first logarithm, and in the second one, I can bring down that exponent 1/2 in front of the natural log. And now I can differentiate. So the first term is just 2 times the derivative of the natural log, which is 1 over x. The second term is just 1/2 times the derivative of the natural log of x squared plus 1. So we do have to use the chain rule there, but it's not bad. So it's the derivative of the outside with respect to the inside times the derivative of the inside. And that's it. That's our derivative. If we want to simplify, there's a little bit we could do. We could call that 2 over x. And then the second one could just be x over x squared plus 1. And that's it. So watch for those problems where they look complicated, especially if there is a logarithm or natural logarithm of a quotient or a product. You can use, or a power, you can use all kinds of properties of logarithms to simplify it. And in the next video, you'll see logarithmic differentiation where you have to use properties to simplify. All right, I'll see you there.